Thanks. Good afternoon. I am Giuseppe Violino, content manager of iPhoneItalia.com, the most important Italian website dedicated to Apple iPhone. I am here today to speak about the iOS platform game market and about the Italian situation in particular. iPhoneItalia.com was created in 2007 when the iPhone was only a phone and no one had ever heard about App Store. Then in 2008, the big revolution began. Apple officially launched its App Store, a virtual store where millions of users worldwide can buy and download application and game with just a few clicks. Immediately, it became clear that App Store would become the innovation that changed how software distribution was intended. The developer did not have to worry anymore about finding a distribution channel in order to sell an application. He no longer had to open a website in order to allow its download, and he didn't need to find a way to place his creation in the showcase. In fact, with App Store, the developer just has to send the application and wait for its publication and so. All this for a price of $99 per year. Apple takes care of anything else once it's available on App Store. The application can be, in fact, downloaded by all the iPhone users. In the application, if the application is downloaded more than others, then it reaches the top 50, earning an important showcase on the App Store that will be visualized by millions of users. The price to pay beside the year fee is 30% that is pocketed by Apple for every sale. It's represented by the control on behalf of the Cupertino officer. In fact, every application needs an approval, and this approval is given only if all the Apple rules are complied with. No game related to sex, no games burned beneath that are protected by copyright, no very violent games. Apart from this, the developer is free to create any type of game, from the simplest to the most complex. For example, this is during the past week, speaking about the games with certain importance, Rage by Software was published. This is a talent hidden miracle. The game graphic is comparable to that of a PS3 game, and this playability is among the best by far. We can also connect the iPhone to the TV and play Rage on a 32-inch screen, for example. However, this is just the result of years of work, both by the developer and by Apple. In fact, on and on, Steve Jobs has wanted to stress that iPhone and iPod Touch are too terminal to consider to collect a game console. We were saying that Apple itself is quite happy with the video unity development of the iPhone. The same for the customer. A recent survey demonstrated that the App Store games and around 40,000 on a total of 500,000 applications, more than the total of all the game consoles of the last few years. This is a market worth millions of dollars that tempts small and big developers. Not mentioning EA, Gameloft, id Software, Namco, only to mention a few, have by now a team of specialists for the creation of games for iPhone, and the result in terms of download of them live. But the App Store is revolutionary, not only for the type of game distribution, but also for the price. We have been used to pay games at less than $30–40, but on App Store we have witnessed strong decreases. Rage, even if contained only for game levels, is available at the price of $1.99. FIFA 11 costs $4.99. Need for Speed, $4.99. The Sim Free, 99 cents. And these are among the high-priced age on App Store games have ever exceeded $19.99. It is a small miracle for the final user, who are very happy to spend a little to download the latest game on their iPhone, and for the developer who, in some cases, managed to reach extraordinary results thanks to the amount of download. Just one example. The iDVC by Rovio was purchased by 10 million iPhone users at the price of 99 cents. Without counting the percent allowed by Apple, the software house has already approximately $7 million in just a few months. In total, the profit average is $4 per application, even if the fees 100 for number of downloads have an average of $2.13. Besides, the diagram shows a substantial difference between the average price of the application and the games. So, the price of the game is considerably lower for average of application, but at the same time, the number of downloads is relatively greater. The situation is also due to strong cases of premium games. That, in my opinion, will take one more important role, not only on App Store, but even on other game consoles. The freemium model consists in the possibility of using a title for free. It's entire and without any limit, but having the possibility of purchasing additional elements within the application. The freemium game market, that as this point of reference in Widul, is increases strongly and in for same type of games imaged to take more profit than the payment title. Think that the field of the application present in the shop from the most profitable are free, and 30% of all the revenue on App Store come from in-app purchases. Therefore, it's an expanding market that many foreign software houses have a running Aragon and App Store business to be taken in consideration, and by times of the houses that, except for rare exception, are not used this distribution method yet. And today I want to focus precisely on the Italian developer among which Luca is here and a representative, and I would like to omit the possibility experience of the international software house and talk about the game situation in Italy. Unfortunately, in Italy, there is no great reality comparable to the foreign situation, despite hundreds of valid developers are only waiting for the right investment. What is missing in Italy is the courage to invest in this market and the will to create a team of valid and able developers who can create complex games. In fact, apart from some rare exceptions, the Italian game for iPhone market lacks very little and the few games available are not registered in profit. So I would like to give some figures so you can understand the situation. The developer has asked to not reveal the name of their game, so I will give you this data unit standard game. Game a game of jokes to premium price $2, 250,000 downloads in 11 months. Give me a one game, price $2, 3,000 downloads in 2 months. Game C, logic game, $1, 2,700 downloads in months. Game D, spot the difference between two images, $1, 59,000 downloads in 6 months. Game E, basket game, $1, 2,000 downloads in 7 months. Game F, puzzle game 3, 600,000 downloads in 2 months. The developer has served an approximately 2,500 crowd IAD in the 50 months. Successfully, the earning decrease remarkable and the new day are stable after costing $1 per day. It is clear that the situation is not one on the right for to develop an iPhone game in Italy, and for this reason, it's important to promote one of the various channels. I state, the independent developer should automatic game alone, because it's the only role to make Tyler know the otherwise would be not among that 300 available on App Store. Surely the most important showcase in the top is the top 50 in App Store, that radically places the game to the attention of millions of users. The data confirms that reaching the top 50 can increase the sale level by 60% with respect to the previous situation. But how can we reach it? Beyond the quality of the tile, a lot depends on the so-called word of mouth, the App Store system for exit thanks to the review made by every customer on each system. The positive review have an explosive effect in convincing other customers to download the same game and to write other reviews. And negative review can completely cancel one of work. Another way to follow is that of making the game known by means of specialized blog, both in Italian and foreign. Even in this case, just by publishing a dedicated article on the blog can increase the sale remarkably. Many developers have told me that saying after the article was published on napoletano.com, sale increased even by 100% compared to the previous day, then decreased progressively during the following day. Logically, this only a springboard to make the game now, but it's a good starting point to receive positive feedback from the customer and make the game go up in the regular App Store. Then it's up to the quality of the game to do the rest. But the less important innovation, and it here, was introduced recently by Apple. The AI mobile publishing system. Testimonials from the iDVC tell us that every game can generate big profit thanks to the publicity on the AI service and based on the number of visualization and clicks made by the user. So AI could be the future for all those independent developers who intend to release the free game in order to invest in more important projects. Unfortunately, AI is not available in Italy. But this is an opportunity that needs to be accessed quickly in order to be ready when the service is totally launched. At the moment, in fact, they have other forms of mobile advertising, first of all, anti-mob, but also in relation to the model freeware, it's considerable less in terms of revenue. Italian then confirmed that its distribution system using alternative to AI with few dollars. The phone game market increased constantly. In the next few months, we will see more and more games by the breeds of the routes, and the important company will begin to invest heavily in the high-end system. The situation is surely positive, and I think that we ought to have the courage to invest in long-term plan, creating a team of developers and exploiting every opportunity given by Apple and by specialized website if we want the same situation in Italy too. Only by doing this, the game can be a success and become an excellent source of work. Interventions are here and the floor to Fabio. Thank you all for your keen attention. Thank you.
Questo va online, poi aspettare così.
And now, Luca Bonaccorsi, founder and look ahead, and natural developers.